Hello and welcome to the fourth StakeAHorse.com staking video tutorial. This tutorial will be about going through the staking process as a player, rather than as a horse. First, make sure you're logged in. I'm logged in as NitroViper 2, rather than my usual NitroViper account. And scroll down to the staking headquarters. Let's click on PokerStars Staking. And you can see this is where we posted our other thread for the test stakes for the tutorials. And you can see that there's a nice shiny symbol here. So there are open stakes in this thread, stakes that you can apply for as a player. So let's click on this and scroll down, and once again make this window a little bit larger. There we go. Okay, as you can see, this stake has already been staked out. You can't apply for it anymore because there's already a horse for it, and in the other video I already completed this whole stake. So you can apply for that one, but you can apply for this one. And this is my other post for applying for the other stake in the other video. But let's do that again. You can either apply for the stake in the quick reply box, and let's just select quick reply, so we can type in a message here. I would like a stake. And here down in staking options, you can pick a stake to apply to from the ID number. So let's scroll up and see that the only ID number we can apply for is 156. So we'll try that. We'll scroll down and select 156 and press post quick reply. The following error occurred with your submission. Your score is lower than the minimum required score for this stake. So let's scroll up and see. We have a score of 1939 because we're logged in as NitroViper 2 right now, and the required score for the stake is 50. So we can't apply for the stake until we have a score of 50. But through the magic of video editing, or a montage, I'll decide later, I am going to increase my score to 50 and then try to apply for the stake again. So I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, glad to be back with you. Now I have a score of 56, which is once again just the staker points plus the player points. The staker points being how much money you've staked out, and the player points being how much money you've won. So let's scroll up and see. The stake requires a score of 50. We have a score of 56, so we should be golden. Now, instead of applying for a stake through a quick reply, let's click on post reply down here. And here you enter a title if you want to. We'll just enter a message. I'd like a stake, please. And scroll down to additional options. Here under staking options, you can pick a stake to apply to, the ID number. There's only one stake really available, so let's select stake ID 156, and then let's submit our reply. And here you can't see which stake you applied for if you're not the staker. If you didn't create the thread, you cannot see which stake you applied for. This is so that you can spy on other users and what stake they're applying for, and there won't be a bunch of competition. But trust me, you have applied for the stake. Now I'll just pause the video for a second and log into my other account and accept this stake. Choose this NitroViper 2 as a horse for the stake. Okay, I logged into my other account and accepted NitroViper 2 for the horse on this stake. And nothing happened because we didn't refresh the page here yet. But let's just scroll up and we'll browse around the forum. We'll go back to the staking headquarters. Oh, I'm not logged in. Oops. Pause the video for a second and log in. Okay, I just logged into the forum, and now, well, not now. This message popped up. You have a new private message. Sender StakeAHorseBot, and it just tells you that you have been accepted for a stake. You'll get private messages every time you're accepted for a stake, and it'll tell you the stake, the title of the thread, and the stake ID. And we'll click OK to view this. We'll open this message in the current window by pressing cancel. And here we go to our inbox, and we'll click on this. NitroViper has chosen you as the horse for test stakes for tutorials, ID number 156. Yay! We're accepted. And this link will lead to the thread with a stake in it. And this link here will lead to the rail thread. Okay, the link in the PM to the rail thread led to here. This is the rail thread for the stake that you were just accepted for. The rail thread is automatically created in the appropriate forum. The stake was in the PokerStars forum, so the rail thread will be created in the PokerStars rail forum. And here you post your hand histories from your games, from PokerStars or Full Tilt. If you don't already know, a hand history or a rail is just a record of the hands you've played. Some of the hands you've played. So you can copy the hand history from the PokerStars client or the Full Tilt client or what have you, and you can paste them in this thread. And it is your responsibility as a player to paste at least the first hand of the game you played and the last hand of the game you played. So if you were staked for a sit and go tournament, you're to post the hand history for the first hand and the last hand, at least. If the staker wants you to post them in a different order, post a hand history for every hand, then you need to do that as well. To post your hand history, just go down to post reply and copy the hand history from the PokerStars client to the Full Tilt client, and that will be in another video to show you how to do that if you don't already know. But here I'll just assume you know, and you can refer to the other video for reference later. So just post your hand history here. Hand history. This will be a big wall of text. Say that's the first hand, and this is the last hand, and click submit reply. And that's pretty much it for the rail. But you were accepted for the stake, so let's go up to your stake control panel and click on that. And here you see under stakes being played by you, stake name, the amount, staker, the horse, which is you, and the status. You're waiting for the stake to be sent. That means in the staker's control panel, he will have to confirm that he has sent the stake to you. You just have to wait for that, and then come back to your stake control panel later, and there'll be a link for you to click on to confirm that you've received the stake. I'll pause the video and confirm that I have sent the stake from my other account, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, the staker has confirmed the stake sent. Now you just need to confirm that you've received the stake. So you'll go into your PokerStars account, your Full Tilt account, and confirm that he has sent you this amount. Transfer this amount to your account. And do not click this link until you're absolutely sure that he has transferred this amount to your account. So let's click on this link. We have confirmed that we have received the stake. Status of stake has been changed, redirecting back to the stake control panel. And here under stakes being played by you, you see the status has changed again. It now says confirm winnings. So you have to tell the staking system how much money you won. You just click on confirm winnings. This is the next step in the staking process. And you'll be taken to this page. Calculate winnings, and it'll give you the stake title. Please enter your total winnings, including the original stake. Stake a horse will then calculate the amount you owe to the staker. If the original stake was $30 and you won $20 over and above that $30, you would enter $50. So just enter the total amount of money you've turned the original stake into. If it's 0, then enter 0. If it is 30, then enter 30. We'll enter 50 right now and click on calculate. And here we're taken to the confirm page for confirming the winnings. It says the total amount you owe NitroViper is $20. This went through the system and it calculated how much money you owe NitroViper and how much money you keep, depending on if the stake has make up or stake back. This stake has stake back, and the original stake was $10, and the staker's cut was 25%. I'm not quite clear on the math right now.